Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Thursday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards for this reading today. It's also the new moon today, so we're going to connect with the energy around you, your person, your journey. I am also going to share a little quick new moon message a bit later on too, so make sure you check that out. So today I'm going to bring in the beautiful Everyday Witch Tarot. I'm going to bring in the Oracle of the Shapeshifters by Lucy Cavendish. We used the gorgeous Oracle of Shadows and Light yesterday. So let's bring this one in today as this journey is shifting and being shaped into form. I'm also going to bring in the New Moon Twin Flame Oracle and the Light of Justice cards. And this is a great deck to also connect with for money and career and other things you've got going on in your day-to-day. So let's see what's happening. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the energy around you today? What's the energy that's coming through for them today? Straight out. And what's the energy around the journey? Wow, these cards are flying out today. Amazing. What's the guidance for you today with the new moon? Straight out. And that one. What's the guidance for them today with the new moon? Look at this, no messing about today with these cards. Boom, they're flying out. And the message around the journey today. The message around the journey, I feel it's that one there. What guidance is there for you in your day-to-day life or with work or anything else? We've got one card. What's the guidance for them today? What's the guidance for them today? There we go. And what's the guidance for the journey? Wow, lots of cards flying out for the journey. Now, I feel that many have come out because everyone is kind of on a different career path or there is other things you need to know. So when I do these messages, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't from this particular deck for the journey, okay? So what's the guidance for you today? What's the guidance for you? One card. What's the guidance for them today? And that card, two cards for them. And what's the guidance for the journey today? Wow, flying out, amazing. Okay, so I've got 2 cards. Let me just grab the other one. And I feel that's, I really had to reach out there. So that could also be a sign about reaching out, even if it's painful or scary. That's what they want to do. So let's see what's going on. So we're going to start with your energy. So the first card out, the tarot, wow, you've got the Empress. So big message to remember who you are today. The Empress is powerful. The Empress knows who she is. She doesn't chase. She doesn't do anything that she doesn't love doing. She just is herself, and that's you. So obviously I say her, but this is the energy of the divine feminine. So it doesn't matter whether you are a guy or a gal, you are you. And that matters more than anything because nobody can be you or replace you, and your person knows that. So this is a huge message for you to be yourself and also to enjoy your independence right now. You are a very loyal person, so you deserve loyalty back. You deserve back all the things you give out. And that's what you're creating right now. And she's holding a stomach in this. So again, that's connected with pregnancy. So you are creating a new beginning, a new life, a new way of living. And we spoke about that yesterday through you doing things differently now than you've done before. But I'm also seeing this as the solar plexus, listening to your intuition. Listening to your gut instinct, trusting your gut instinct, trusting what you feel inside, what you know. So you may also be having solar plexus or sacral chakra issues that may need cleansing. So cleanse your sacral chakra today, your solar plexus. Especially if you're feeling frustrated or angry in any way, you can channel that into creativity. But I feel that this is definitely a huge sign that when your person comes to you, they're going to prove to you their loyalty. Now we've also, oh my goodness me, wow, you've got authority. So look at this. Again, this is the divine feminine in power. And this is you being in your authority. So again, the Empress, she knows who she is. This is like Queen of Wands, powerful energy here. You standing strong, knowing your own worth, knowing your own value. That you are the queen or king of your own life. That you have that power to remember your truth. You don't need to chase anyone. Okay, the queen or the king does not chase anyone. Okay, they have people coming to them. So you have to remember that. You may also be in a position of authority in your life right now at work or with your family. Or you may just feel stronger right now. Maybe you felt that shift come in yesterday and you feel better. It says clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. So this is showing you if you get tested, or you get triggered in any way, there's a delivery at you. Something's been delivered as well, which is a huge sign of a delivery. That's DHL. That may mean something to someone watching. So this is a huge message that, you know, if you are clashing with someone or something, it's because you're being guided or tested to respond with love, not fear. So if you feel you're being tested right now on your journey, you've got to remember who you are. Okay, you may feel you're being tested because it may be a test of your authority, especially if there's like a karmic partner. And you may feel like they have more authority in your person's life than you do, and that's not true, that's illusion. Or maybe you're feeling like you're the boss and someone is trying to get one over on you in some way, and that's not true, you have the authority. So focus on peaceful solutions, being at peace, finding peace. And really this is about you not needing to do anything. You don't need to defend yourself, you don't need to say anything, you just need to be you. You know, and if you're thinking, I really want to surrender right now, you don't have to reach out to your person and say, right, I'm surrendering or I'm moving on, or doing nothing is more powerful. Silence has more power. Okay, or if you're thinking, I'm going to block them, you don't need to block them, you just need to have self-control. Give me fear there, because blocking them is sending a message that you don't really want to send. In other words, you give me fear there because it sends a message of fear. If you reach out to them and say, right, moving on, it's because you want a reaction. It's because you want something to happen from doing that. Okay, even if you're thinking, well, I'm doing it just to bring closure in for me, it's not. It's because really you wanted some kind of reaction from that. So the most powerful thing you can do right now is sit on your throne and do nothing. And the shaking, the camera's shaking there. I don't know if you saw that shakiness. So if things are shaky between you, the best thing you can do right now is do you. Remember your power, give back to you, and enjoy this moment you're in, knowing that you're exactly where you're meant to be. You're being prepared for great things. Something great is going to come into your life, and you're being prepared for that. So all you need to do is sit there. Think again about the scenario of the egg and the sperm. The egg sits there, and the sperm comes to the egg. The sperm chases the egg. So the masculine needs to chase the divine feminine or move towards the divine feminine. It's not even about chasing. It's about moving towards taking action. And that means you stand in your authority in the knowingness of who you are. And when you do that, you don't need to do anything. Now, if you are perhaps having a clash with a boss or someone else at work, it could be because you're being guided to step into an authoritative role. Maybe you're thinking, I know I need to be the boss. I know I need to have my own business. I know I need to do my own thing. And you could be being prepared for that through that situation, that clashing with that person. So you're being prepared for great things right now. Loyalty, strength, and your independence is bringing that in. So the angels say today on the new moon, write down 10 things you were grateful for now and say thank you for each one. And say thank you 3 times. Remember, we had the power of 3 yesterday. So if you say, I'm so grateful for this house I live in, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful now that I have I've paid my bills or whatever it is. I'm so grateful, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you think of those 10 things and if you write them down, it gives it power, then there's power there. And the message I've shared, I've just recorded it for later, is about putting things on your vision board and manifesting. So a great day to use gratitude as a healing tool to manifest more in your life, to open doors. Now we've got the mermaid of immersion, complete commitment. You want complete commitment. I love this because this is also number 44. So when I feel you're being protected for, or the reason things aren't perhaps moving forward right now is because you're being protected until you can completely immerse yourself in commitment. And this is about you committing to yourself right now, committing to your higher path, perhaps committing to your job or service. You know you're already committed to your person. So perhaps you're thinking, I don't want anyone else because I'm completely committed to them. I don't want to date anyone else. I know I need to leave that karmic situation, whatever it is, because you're completely committed to them. And you know that you're not going to settle for anything less than complete commitment for them. And that's why you're doing things a new way. So you realised this yesterday when you said, I'm not going to do things the way I did before. I'm not going to allow them to come to me while they're still with a karmic partner, or I'm not going to be reaching out to them if they are not reaching out to me. I want it to be complete commitment. So the mermaid is also a powerful energy. So again, look what we've got here. And I love that these are female card because, again, it's the symbol of the feminine. So it's not the gender. Doesn't mean you are a woman. It means you are, you are the feminine. So you could be a woman or a man, a guy or a gal, okay? The point I'm making is, look what she's doing there. She's sitting there allowing things to come to her. Okay, so what you're doing here is saying, I'm allowing this journey to flow to me. I'm going to allow my person to message me, to take action towards me, to show me how they feel. And I'm going to remember who I am. And I deserve their loyalty. I deserve commitment from them because I am the queen or the king of my own life. So this is you in your power. And we've got Poe's brave flight. Now this is really powerful. We've got the name Poe again. And it says, you will not let fear stop you this time as you move into 2026. Now, this is really powerful because yesterday I connected with the name Poe. It's a shortened version of Paul. We could have Pauline or Paula. So that may mean something to you, Paulette or something like that. Okay, but this is about bravery. So the person in the masculine is becoming brave. Okay, brave to take flight, to move forward to you, to make changes. And also brave flight could also be about getting on a plane. So they may have to get on a plane to come to you. You may need to get on a plane to go somewhere you want to go. Perhaps you've got a fear of flying that you were dealing with or going somewhere. So you have to be brave to do that. But really what I'm connecting with you is you're not going to let fear stop you this time as you move into 2026. Now 2026 is the year of freedom. The year of the horse, the year of freedom. And I do feel many people in karmic situations are going to find the power to become free for that year or during that year. So there's going to be many, many karmic endings happening with the wood snake and moving into the year of the horse. So 2025, 2026, great years of change. Great years to become independent, to pursue your dreams and follow your heart and your truth. So I feel this is also a big message that moving into 2026, you're on the right path to your dreams and desires. You're not going to let fear stop you this time from putting that boundary down or waiting for what you deserve. You were saying, even if I go into fear, even if I panic, even if I think they're never going to talk to me again or come to me again, I know the truth. And Poe's brave flight, so you're taking control. So I definitely feel for those of you connecting with the name Paul or Paula or Pauline, this is also very significant. I also want to put in the word Poe and just see what comes up, okay? I've put Pow in there instead of Poe, which means pow, pizzazz, okay? So let me see. Poe, I think this is connected with Poe Allen, Edgar Allan someone. Poe, hang on a minute here. I know what I'm trying to put into this search. Here we go. So it says Poe is a given name with Norse and Celtic origins, and it's most famously associated with the writer Edgar Allan Poe. That's what you need to know. So this could be a huge message about something to do with writing, or Edgar Allan Poe may mean something to someone out there watching, or I need to give that message. It could also be the name Alan or Edgar. But that's what I'm connecting with. So I'm seeing this as the masculine taking the control and becoming brave to start again and move towards you, taking the action, you waiting for them to do that. And you're being brave because you're saying, right, I'm not going to let fear make me do something I'm going to regret doing. The price is too high, and that came through in the members reading today. So you may get tested, not the members reading, sorry, the daily angel reading. So you may get tested. Your commitment may get tested because you might think, oh my goodness me, I need to reach out. Or maybe you see something on social media about them and their karmic partner. But you deserve the commitment, and that's what's coming to you. So I feel this is a message for you to stand your ground and allow them to come to you by knowing your own worth. Now, let's connect with the energy around them. So for them, we've got the emperor, okay, and it's in reverse here. So they are still becoming the emperor. They're still taking control of their life. They're still not quite ready to step up. They're still leveling up. They're still doing what they need to do. But they are your emperor. You're the empress. You're in your power. Your card did not come up in reverse, okay, because you're the authority. Okay, your card came up the right way round because you are already in this power. You're already operating in your authenticity and your authority. You know who you are. Just the fear sometimes comes in and then immerses you in struggle. And then you panic and go into old routines or old patterns. Well, you're coming out of that now. They are stepping into their emperor energy through the time it's taking. So that's why you're being guided to be patient. Give me a block. Be patient with the delays in communication, the silence, the timings, because they are becoming this emperor. They know what they want. Okay, and he's got stag horns on this too, and there's also a sleeping dog there. So I feel the messages as well, let sleeping dogs lie. In other words, don't rock the boat, don't force or push them. I do feel they're having very vivid dreams about you as well, about what the next step is. And this is what your person is working out. What do I do? How do I move this forward? Because things seem frozen to them. They feel stuck in a moment in time. And they're also dreaming about you constantly and having those fantasies about you and escaping into that. And they want to make that reality. I spoke about that yesterday. So if their life is frozen, if it feels stuck, they're working out how to unfreeze it. And that's why they're asking for your patience, for your time. You know, please be patient with the time it's taking. I want to be balanced. I want to be able to move towards you and do this right. So says there may be a hiring freeze or no new work now. Being aloof can leave you out in the cold. A warm follow-up gets you in the door. So what this means is that they are feeling stuck and out in the cold, and they may also feel like they are out in the cold because you're in the warmth, because they want to be with you and you're the warmth, and they are in the cold energy here. You know, they've pushed you away and perhaps they feel you've gone cold on them, but they know if they follow up, if they come to you, there's going to be a warm response. So I definitely feel they're working out how to get their foot in the door with you. Now, they could also be going through some issues at work here. They may have changed the job. There may be a hiring freeze. They may be out of work. There could be something changing with their work life. But I feel this is more about they feel stuck in their life in general because they are taking control back to become the emperor, and they are asking you to be patient with them. So they know that if they just follow you on social media or reach out to you or send a message, there's going to be a way in, and they won't be out in the cold anymore. There'll be a war, and they give me the word war. But they may be afraid of a war because they may have to end something in their life to be with you the right way. So they may be ready for war. They're preparing for war in a way. In other words, this will be a war with others in their life. Karmic partners, other people. Make a date with yourself. And they want to make a date with you because you are one. So they want to make a date with you. They want to reach out to you. They want to make some time for you. But I feel they're also making a date with themselves. So they may be spending a lot of time by themselves right now to find this balance, to calm their energy down. Some of them could be doing physical activity. So they could be doing things that balance them. Now, I do feel someone is doing yoga. Okay, I'm not necessarily feeling they're all doing yoga because, you know, they may not be something they're into, but they could be doing something that balances their energy out. We've got quiet, and again, they give me the word quiet. It says Quetzalcoatl, but they give me the word quiet. They're having quiet time. So if things are quiet right now, it needs time. This is the priestess of time, and this priestess is called Quetzalcoatl. Okay, that's what I'm connected. Quetzalcoatl, the priestess of time. So they need this time, and that's why they're asking you for time, because the time has come to act now. They've known really for a long time that they need to act on this. And I feel that as well, for those of you who've been in long connections, since 2023, they've known the time has come to take action, to make changes. But they may still have been holding on and dragging things out, you know, because they're afraid of moving on or making a change or busting something up. And I connected with this in a Q&A the other day where I did a little karmic collective reading, and I connected with the karmic partner and them both know it's over. They're just afraid because they're afraid of starting again or, you know, leaving behind the memories. It's like being a failure. So they know the time has come to act and make a change, and that's what they're working out in the quiet moments that they are having with themselves, and that's what they're asking you to trust in. And there is a very powerful snake there that you may also see like a dragon. So I do feel the dragons are assisting, the wood snake is assisting. I also see that this is a big message about what they came into awareness of from 2024 into 2025, which was the year of the dragon and the year of the snake. Now, before I go into these cards, because I've connected with the dragon and the snake, I'm going to bring a bonus card in here. So what dragon is helping them right now? Now, you can see this is a green dragon, so it's connected with the heart chakra, connected with, the healing they're going through. And I feel they may well be going through a big heart chakra activation, and they could be having heart issues, heart activation as in palpitations, feeling heaviness in the heart. That's also water dragon helping them to flow around things. So we've got the orange gold dragon from Arcturus says opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. So they are aware as they are moving forward now, they can't continue doing the same things. They need to break free. So they're carrying energy into the future to be a guiding light. So they want to be a guiding light in the future, in the golden age. And that really is something that's coming in as we move towards 2030. So they know I need to do something differently. So this dragon is helping them to make changes. So what about the snake? Let's get a message from the wood snake for them, who is guiding them there to make these changes. So that we've got two cards making themselves known here. The first one is freedom. Again, they're trying to find their freedom, to be free to pursue you, to free themselves from karmic cycles or anything that's holding them back. So freedom is the ability to choose. So the wood snake is helping them to realise they do have a choice. It may feel stuck to them, they may feel frozen, but they're not. It's only their mind creating that thought or feeling. It says if you feel stuck, reconsider your choices. And they do feel stuck, they want to change and overcome. They can overcome this battle to be free. They can overcome their fears and their challenges to be free. It says whatever you're going through, you will overcome it. You just need to hang on in there. So again, this is why it's taking time. So if you give them time, they're going to overcome their fears to find their freedom, to be able to pursue you. What a powerful reading today. So let's see what the guidance is around the journey. So first one is we've got the sun in reverse. So the positive outcome will come in time. So again, this is reflecting on what to do, wanting that to come in. And the lovers. So again, working together as a team, collaborating, holding hands, coming together. This is their dream. And if they can't have that right now because they're stuck in a situation, they know they need to address that and reflect on that and bring in the happiness with you. So you both want this, but something seems to be in the way. Okay, so before I bring in these other cards, let's bring in the new moon message. They need you to trust in them. So they are asking you right now to trust them to move forward towards you. For you to have that authority where you say, I'm here and waiting. So not like you're waiting around, like putting your life on hold, but you're saying, I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to run after you. I'm not going to try and force things forward or make things happen. I'm going to let you come to me. They need you to do that. They need you to trust them. That's a message from their higher self. And a beautiful little worm, take care of yourself. We've got number 17, which is a sign of being on the right path. So the right thing for you to do right now is to take care of yourself, to give to you. You may even see a beautiful little worm today. You may see a worm and think, oh, but it's actually a sign of beautiful things, because worms are in the soil and they nurture the soil so things can grow. So you may see worms today. Okay, so it's a sign of them. They're not going to worm out of anything anymore. They're going to come forward freely to you and they're going to do it right. So they're taking care of themselves by having time for themselves to actually find the answers and clarity. And you're being guided to look after you. Very powerful message. So you must trust in that. So let's bring in these other messages. There is a few, so take what resonates with you. Adventure. Love this, because the new beginning is an adventure. So it's an adventure. When you come together, it's going to be an adventure to be together. So you make exciting moves that take you into a new adventure. So they're going to make a move that's exciting to them. And when they think about you, fantasize about you and dream about you, it's a great big adventure to them being with you. And there could also be some exciting work moves taking place as well. There could also be an outdoors trip or going somewhere. It says you'll need to climb steadily to reach your goals and your financial goals. So taking your time, there's no need to rush this to reach your goals, to get where you're meant to be. And also outside forces, I love that this has come in, because this is a huge sign that between now, the new moon, and the full moon coming in on the 9th, I think it is, or the 8th, the 9th of August. So between now and the 9th of August, there is divine intervention happening here. Outside forces. So what I'm feeling is the angels are on this for you, bringing you together, guiding you together. There's things outside of the, outside of you and them helping. So in other words, forces are dreams, spiritual guidance, signs and synchronicities. Unknown figures are driving the situation. and you may not be able to control the outcome, this cycle will shift soon and you'll be okay. So again, you can't force this, you can't control this, you've got to let it happen naturally. And it's all for education. I love this because it's saying this journey is all about learning, it's all about growth, it's all about wisdom, education. You may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. So this whole journey is so you can write about it, teach others, do light work, be light workers together, shine your light, share your wisdom, your light, your guidance. So everything is happening so you can learn and grow and assist others on this journey too. That's why you come to earth. And also cutting ties. I've got angel bumps. This is such a powerful message today. They are learning how to cut ties with the past, to walk away from karmic people. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Now remember, this is a work card. So it's also about walking away from jobs that don't serve you. But this is about your current position, their current position. This is about karmic people, karmic situations, to move into something better, which is with you, that adventure, that new beginning. It says ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges, go with grace. And I feel this also message about they don't want to perhaps burn bridges because of their kids or for other reasons. They want to go with grace. So this is about them leaving those karmic people the right way, amicably, doing it right. Instead of just running away and, coming to you, they want to do it right with you. And there's good luck, there's luck on your side here. So you've got the 4-leaf clover. It says your fortune is improving. Now I feel that's also financial improvements too. Money coming in. It says you will get a lucky break soon. So I feel that's in this connection. There's a lucky time coming in. And I am feeling that lucky time is now. I did a members reading yesterday and it talked about between August now, the Leo season, and Taurus season, which ends in April, dreams coming true. So I definitely feel that's a huge sign about coming together, things manifesting, financial abundance coming in too between now and then. So it says you'll get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom. You will need them in the near future, but you'll need them in the future because everything you're learning right now for your education is giving you tools and skills for your future, whether that's in your spiritual practice or doing the job you want to do or being in union itself. And prickly situations. It may feel like a prickly situation, but you have the power to rise above it, to respond with love instead of reacting with fear. Remember, anything that seems prickly comes from fear, not love. It says and they give me both. You both need this. You both need tact. You both need diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. So it's worth the prize. The prize is being together. The prize is union. The struggle is worth it. It's worth the union. To work around the issue and use a gentle touch. So again, be gentle, be kind, have self-control, operate through the fruit of the spirit so that you don't rush into anything or make mistakes. And there will be an ending. I love that this has come out. There's going to be an ending for a new beginning. So the ending is the karmic ending, the end of the same cycle, which we spoke about yesterday. It says you may leave a position or be terminated. So what that means is you're either going to leave of your own accord or the angels are going to do it for you. So in their position, for example, if they don't leave their karmic situation, the angels are going to come in. God will come in and prune that tree. And that will be terminated in some way because they deserve love and they are meant to be with you. It says, however, there is always a new opportunity ahead. So again, it's like a redirection. Sometimes endings can be painful and even scary, but there's always something much better on the horizon. It says you may change your career entirely. And what I'm feeling with this is they're going to change their life entirely because being with you will be a complete change. And it will change your life in many ways too. You're just more ready for it than they are. And that's also because you're already operating in the light. You're already operating in your truth. So let's bring some letters in. And again, thank you to everyone who is letting me know in the comments what these letters are resonating with you. So we've also got some names coming through, as you know. Oh my goodness me, I've got the name Paul again. This is really powerful. This is powerful in so many ways for my own journey. But look at that there. Okay, I've been connecting with Poe twice, yesterday and today, and again here now. So the name Paul, Paula, Pauline, Paulette, or Paulina may mean something for your journey, okay? We've also got F, Q, V, C, Z, H. So I feel that's the name that's coming through very powerfully. I'm going to split this up though now, and I feel there could be a splitting up for someone called Paul or connected with that. So let's bring these letters through here. Again, we've got Cal, C-A-L, okay, wherever that went, C-A-L, and I got that yesterday as well. Obviously, we've got Callie coming through with the K, but I feel this could be Cal. The name Cal may mean something, or Caroline. Very powerful, that these messages are coming through, very clear. So you take what resonates with you from these letters. Let me know in the comments section. Amazing message today. Have faith and love that karmic ending will happen, or the end of the cycle will happen for you to be together in a new way. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.